This is another pop-up video on answering questions about psychic development and spirituality. What is it like on the other side of the veil? Especially during this Halloween season, a lot of you may contemplate what is behind the veil, and also as we look um, the loved ones we've lost in the past, because we think about our deceased loved ones who are on the other side. So my name is Najia. I am a psychic medium, and I welcome everyone into the chat. Good morning. Gigi, thank you for joining the chat and saying hello. I really appreciate your engagement. I'm here to answer questions on psychic development. Hi, Bob. So I'm supposed to be doing a ghost show today. There's a ghost podcast series called Frank Horror, and they've had some success on podcast format, and they're moving to a video format. And they're filming in Pennsylvania, in Yardley, Pennsylvania, at a tavern that's supposedly haunted, right? Has activity, and they were going to come and interview me today. Yesterday, he asked if he could touch base with me this morning because his dog was on oxygen in the ER vet. And I said, look, you don't have to worry about me because you got too much on your mind right now. We can postpone this, Just tell your crew we're going to postpone it. I can do it another day. And his sweet doggy's name is Dexter. If anyone wants to say a prayer for Dexter. I don't know if Dexter made it through last night or not. I have a feeling he didn't, I mean, animals don't let you know when they're sick. It's the nature of animals to hide sickness because it's a survival technique in the wild to not let other beings know you're ill. It's just how they operate. And Gigi, you said someone told me she is very gifted, but I do not know in what way. I don't know what that's about, though. Hello, everybody, Liliana. Oh, Gigi, yeah, if your daughter heard a voice out of nowhere, yeah, she may be very gifted. She may have clairaudience, it sounds like. Yeah. Oh, Bob, birds do that too. How often I don't have that very many prophetic dreams. When they happen, whether it's during a waking vision or at night in a half dream state, it's not that often. I wish it were more often. I've gone and studied, because, oh God, when you have that kind of experience, it's so overwhelming and amazing. You just want to have them all the time. That type of connection. I mean, it's like stepping on the other side, and you don't want to leave it. You just want to stay in that space, and all you do is yearn for that again. So, hi, Kuzi. Thank you for joining the chat. Yeah, Bob, I do get a warm feeling in my chest when I connect to the guides. Sorry, I'm having a hard time speaking. I picked up a cold. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on this chat. And I do read all the comments. I don't answer them because I have a lot of pain in my hands, and I got to save my hands for cooking and doing card readings and hopefully getting back into my art. So I try not to hold the phone too long. And I can't text and type. Just know I still love you all. That's why I come onto a chat, a free chat, and but I really I will read every comment. I just can't. I physically can't answer them. So I know people like to answer. Like a lot of YouTubers will answer emails. They don't answer comments, but they'll answer emails. I can't. I can only like tell you if a class is running or if you're having trouble booking a reading, but I can't correspond. So I try to do it in the live chats with my voice, but my voice isn't so great today because I'm feeling it. So why do I get shocks if it's not your guides? Is there a difference causing that? Yeah, it's other people's guides. Listen, me connecting to other people's guides, ancestors, and not their angels. Their angels is a good thing. When I connect to the angelic realm for my clients, it's very. I'm drained by the emotions, but the angelic realm is, even if it's other people's angels, it's still uplifting. But when I connect to their guides, it's very draining. It takes a lot out of me. I sometimes, I have to space my readings out in the future more. Yeah, it's definitely a different wave. Plus, it's other people's energy. It's, I'm going into other people's energy, their guides, their realm, not mine. Like when I connect to my guides, I get energy from it. I heal from it. I mean, it's like I try to stay connected as much as possible throughout the day. I have my channel open, meaning my airwaves channel, my spiritual channel open to receive constant communication from my guides. It's the best thing in the world when I do. I love it. It feels great. But when I'm doing work, it's hard work. Because you're staying up and you're not sleeping and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes like 3 hours of doing psychic work is really difficult. It's comparable to doing 20 hours of artwork or like 8 hours of teaching dance straight. It's a whole nother thing. Yeah, I turn it off. I have to. As soon as I'll tell my clients I'm disconnecting right now, I'll just talk to you like a normal person at the end of the reading. Like sometimes I might talk a few extra minutes with a client if I'm not taking another call right away. And I'll disconnect and I'll say, hey, I'm off. I'm just talking to you as a normal person right now. Because I kind of prep myself for that time that I'm going to be on a call with a client and I can gauge my energy, like filling up my gas tank, And I know when I'm going to run out of gas. Yeah, Linda G, she's my mentor. We all know Linda G, Comanche Psychic. A lot of you who come on my channel. She's the one that made me start a channel. She told me years ago to do this. I'm meant to do this for a living, and I'm a psychic healer, meaning through my voice and through my connection to spirit and helping people shift their energy so that they can get a better outcome in their future than the one that they're creating. Kind of like a doctor giving you a prescription. Like if you're doing certain habits that are bad for you, the doctor will say, hey, if you don't stop doing this, you're going to get this and that disease, But you don't have to get those diseases. You're just prone to it by your actions and your energy. So it's kind of like that in the spirit world. Like if you do certain things, you're attracting to yourself. I just tell you how to divert it and change it so you can get a better outcome. Nothing's faded, But Linda, as I get back to Linda, as I see the comments in the chat. By the way, everyone hit the like button. It helps the channel. I only got 1 like. Please. Yeah, so no, the question that somebody add a Q&A sticker, try it. Uh, that's YouTube prompting me. Yeah, everyone hit the like button when you're on here. Anyway, um, she was, before she retired from doing psychic readings, she just does a giveaway every month for definitely for her members and sometimes for subscribers. But she doesn't do any more paid readings anymore. She just got burnt out. And when she did, she only did 2 hours a day, a few days a week, but just 2 hours. And she's very powerful. And I thought, well, okay, maybe in the future I'll only do maximum 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. And I feel badly, like people may have to wait, a month or something, or a couple weeks. But I can always like push people to the front of the line for a little extra money, if they really want to. But if you're not in a rush, it would help regulate things. So that's what I'll be doing. And then I always have my psychic development workshops to help you maintain your connection, so that you can learn clairaudience, clairvoyance. I think after I did the clairaudience one in the mid-November, I think it's that second Sunday in November, then I'm going to do maybe an aura, teach you how to see auras. Got free advice on my channel, though, if you want to look that up. But I could work with you in a small group so that you can get the gist of it. So that I might do that one in December. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm thinking about for December. I'll know by next week about that one. Yeah, I got a lot going on. My students are preparing for their show in November, my Bellydance students. Yeah. So that's why I am the dancing oracle. Anyway, I don't know what you mean, Bob. I could go with the non-reading chats. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, you're booked for a reading whenever. You're fine. I just can't do 6 readings in a day. Like what happened was I had a problem with my app when I made the sale for everyone. Oh my God. It changed the settings on my site. It changed the settings in my calendar, and it booked people up throughout the day. I was like, oh my God, I got 6 readings on these, like a friggin' week. I was doing like 4, 5, 6 readings in a row per day. And then it was booking me up on Wednesdays as my day off. It's not really my day off. I do dance for 12 hours. I mean, with breaks, a little bit of breaks and stuff, but I cannot fit in any readings. They were coming in early in the morning. I was like, oh my God, I got to teach dance in a couple hours. And I got 2 readings to do before this 12-hour day, work day. So, that's what happened. And I didn't want to disappoint people. So unless I actually had something happening, like a doctor's appointment or dance, then I I asked people, could we move it? And I'll give you some extra time, since I won't be jammed up. And now it's all slowed down, thank God. I mean, now it's at a manageable, like how I would like it. Right now it's just fine. And I'll be getting back to doing my other videos, because currently I just had videos already made and posted them, like the one with Tom this week. But Tom Timor, he talked about his predictions, mostly his earthquake predictions, what the markers were for the big earthquakes in 2026, so that how you could tell if this is really happening or not. So we did a video weeks ago on that, and it posted this week because I record stuff in advance, like a lot of YouTubers, but I don't record like 4 months in advance. A lot of YouTubers record like 4 months in advance, and there's editing and other things, and they have a whole team of people producing the videos and stuff. But I'll usually drop a video like within a month and usually a week. But when I was away and when I was getting my heart surgery, I had to like accumulate videos to be able to post every day. Now I no longer post every day. Yeah. So I just try to come on and do a live chat because there's very little work involved in a live chat compared to a regular video. So it kind of just posts itself, it uploads itself, usually. Sometimes it doesn't. It uploads and downloads or whatever it does, or I'll have to download it and then upload it. Like the other ones can take hours, and then they don't always work. And then I have to start over. And then I have all the other tags and stuff to put on them. These are just kind of casual. And it gives me a chance to answer the question. But I'm really not feeling so good. I gotta put this phone down because my hand is hurting. But I wish you the best, everyone. Thank you all for hitting the like button in the comments, and I hope you all join me another time. If you have the bell notification, you'll know when I'm going to be on. I don't schedule these videos because I get a lot of trolls that come in and ruin the chat for everybody. So I don't schedule them. The only way I could do that is if I had it just for like a special membership. I used to have that for like, I think it was like, $10 a month or something. I forget when I did it, the chat membership. And that way I'd have serious people on here who really want to know the answers to their questions as opposed to a troll, putting obscenities and weird stuff in it. So this is why these are pop-up and spontaneous, is because of that reason. So, just all you have to do if you want to have free chats with me is to hit the bell notification so you'll know when I'm on. That's all. And subscribe. Then you'll get an alert that I'm on live. Okay? Everyone have a happy Halloween. I'm sure I'll be on again before then. But just in case, happy Halloween. All right? Take care, everyone. Bye.